Ridiculous Crime is a production of iHeartRadio.
Zaron.
Elizabeth.
Zaron.
Yes, Elizabeth.
How you doing?
Hey, oh, you're over there. Yes, Elizabeth.
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm right here.
How you doing, girl?
Hey, listen, I'm above ground and getting paid.
Nice.
That's all I care about.
I'm trying to get like you.
That's my answer when people ask how you doing. Above ground and getting paid.
There you go. That's all you can ask. Mm-hmm. That's all you can ask.
Literally. Do you know what's ridiculous?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me. I have an idea I'm just going to give to Hollywood for free.
I love it.
Yeah, right?
Do
This
tell.
is totally ridiculous. So, you know Santa Monica High?
Yes.
Samo,
Yeah.
right? Samo High.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of people who were all born like in 1964 and 65 who were all together at Samo High.
Yeah.
And it's basically, if you think about when they would have been in high school, it's the early 80s, so like 80, 81, 82,
Sure,
83.
sure.
So these are all classmates at Samo High. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.,
Okay.
Emilio Estevez,
Right.
Charlie Sheen,
Right.
Sean Penn,
Right.
Chris Penn,
Yeah.
Rob Lowe,
Yeah.
Michael Bay, the
Oh.
director, Holly Robinson Peete, and
man.
Lenny Kravitz.
Ann Leonard.
Yeah, this is like a real 80s movie.
It
You just
really
you
is.
can just tell their story. Just imagine it. Boom.
Well, you know, I watched the Charlie Sheen documentary.
The IP is right there.
It's right there. I watched the Charlie Sheen
Yeah.
documentary, and he talks about like growing up with the Penn
Totally, the
boys,
Penn brothers, yeah.
and like I don't remember if Rob Lowe
Rob
was
and
up
Chad
in there.
Lowe, yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. Like when you think about that whole Santa Monica Malibu crowd at the time.
And like, also, you could do a sequel with Maya Rudolph, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Jack Black, who were also like, they were born in 71 to 72, around that age.
Yeah.
So they're a couple years behind, obviously. But Gwyneth and Maya Rudolph were best friends since the age of 7. So they were friends in high school.
You're kidding.
Oh, yeah. And then Maya Rudolph had a crush on Jack Black, and so she would like follow him around. He
Wait,
talked
that's
her
so
into
cute.
taking the improv class, then gets her into Groundlings, and then launches her
No
career
way.
in comedy because she had a crush on Jack Black. Yeah.
I love
So
it.
there you go. You got the sequel right there. Now you got the rom-com.
Exactly. You did it. You did it.
Boom. Isn't that ridiculous, though?
It's so ridiculous.
Like,
and I love it.
Imagine them as classmates.
I love it. That is ridiculous.
I thought you'd enjoy that.
That is ridiculous.
And it's free, Hollywood. Take it. Well, that's a previous IP.
You want to know what else is ridiculous?
Oh, my goodness. You know that I live for that. That's what keeps me above ground and getting paid.
Wearing diamonds and a sombrero.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is Ridiculous Crime, a podcast about absurd and outrageous capers, heists, and cons. It's always 99% murder-free and 100% ridiculous.
Take that to the bank.
Yes, please. Here's my deposit slip. The late actress Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of her with the purple eyes.
Yeah, she's associated with many things. Those violet eyes.
Violet, sorry.
Very specific film roles.
Sounds so much better than purple eyes.
You got purple eye. It's like it's a condition.
Yeah, it's after
There's
pink
eye, and then that's like elevated.
It's
that's
purple
like,
eye. That's really, you need to see a specialist.
Like, oh, honey. Yeah. Film roles like Cleopatra and Cleopatra Jones.
Oh, that was the more surprising
So
one.
good in it. Her tumultuous love life.
Oh, with Richard Burton, yeah. And then also like the Larry the Construction Guy.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. And then her friendship with Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, and Marlon Brando. They're like a triangle
Yes.
of just, we're intense.
But one of the big associations that people have with old Liz is jewelry.
Oh, yes, this is
Yeah.
true.
She loved jewelry. And she even called her perfume white diamonds.
That's right. I know that from like Christmas time.
Yeah, those ads on TV where she's all soft focus and then like has some off the shoulder number on. And
Yeah, like a quarter, like a millimeter of Vaseline on the lens, and she's got like great lighting and
white diamonds.
some white puffy dress.
I don't
Not
think
puffy,
I've ever
but ruffled. Or
you
whatever.
ever huffed on that white diamonds? You ever smelled that?
The perfume?
Yeah.
I've known some
you
older.
wear it?
I've known some older ladies.
Is that
Yes.
what you wear?
Yes,
You wear that, buddy? I don't think I've ever smelled it.
Oh yeah, no, I worked at a retirement
Does
home
it
once.
smell like diamonds?
No, it smells like wealth and luxury.
That's nice.
So you know how some perfumes smell like money?
Yeah.
It smells
yeah.
like it smells like wealthier.
Chanel cashmere smells like money.
There you go.
When I say she collected jewelry, though, I mean Mama collected jewelry.
Really?
Yeah. She didn't just do it for monetary or aesthetic value, but because of like the emotions and the relationships and the stories
Was she into crystals?
behind each piece. She wrote a book called my love affair with jewelry.
Oh,
I mean,
damn,
right there.
It's right in the cover.
And she described jewels as, quote, a way of remembering life's great loves, moments, and experiences.
Jewelry.
Yeah, which I mean, I suppose is true if you live the kind of life where like gems and jewels are involved in
Men
those
are
sort of
giving you
things.
bejeweled gifts all the time. You're like, I remember that. Paris
I remember
67.
that. It was the perfect cheeseburger on the deck, and I was
she was a
wearing
bit of a foodie.
emeralds. Yeah, I mean, like, you associate these
Perfect
things.
cheeseburger on the deck with the emeralds.
I
I love
was
it.
wearing emeralds. The moments.
Totally.
Moments in her life, in anybody's life, the perfect cheeseburger.
Mm-hmm.
Many of her famous jewels came as gifts, as you were saying, from the men in her life, especially Richard Burton.
Yeah.
And then also Mike Todd and others.
Yeah.
For her, like every gem was this tangible reminder of love, milestones, reconciliations.
Yes,
You're like,
with
please,
Richard
baby.
Burton. Hey, come on.
Please, baby.
I'm so wrong, baby. I love you, baby. You can't leave me, baby. Here's 18 diamonds, baby.
I miss your musk. She once said that Burton gave her, quote, the most extravagant gifts, but always with a story. Every kiss begins with K. The stories
He went to
mattered
Jared.
just as much. She's a friend in the diamond business. The stories mattered just as much as the stones did.
Yeah, for
I'm
someone
talking
like
about
her.
the gems, not the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, I got that.
So she grew up. Her mom.
But if you say gemstones, I'm going to be totally confused.
the righteous ones.
Yes, those are the ones.
Her mom had jewels.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
so
Good
she
for her.
was like
It was a family
admiring-
thing,
It was
yeah.
the family. Yeah.
She had an expectation of like, I want jewels
Yeah,
too.
she's like, those look really pretty,
That's how I
Mom. And her
express
mom's
love.
like, thank you. And then she also was so into Hollywood glamour, and
Of course,
that's, there's a
yeah.
lot of jewels there. So by the 1950s, she was already like, everyone knew Elizabeth Taylor is all about diamonds and
Oh
emeralds.
yeah,
That's
Harry
her
Winston's
thing.
like had her number.
Yes.
Speed dial. I
She
bet.
called jewelry her, quote, drug of choice.
That's wild.
And and this was like excitement for her, but also comfort, when she had these like difficult marriages and her careers going up and down. She loved jewels with like long provenance.
Oh, I can see
so
that.
she had one La Peregrina pearl that had been owned by Spanish queens, Mary I of England. She had the Taj Mahal diamond pendant. So all of these
Wow.
things were just like, she loved to like have the history.
She liked more than diamonds. She liked like rubies and sapphires too. Or
She liked
just
it
about
all.
Diamonds.
She
Oh,
liked it
she
all.
liked it all. Okay.
Diamonds were like at the top of the pyramid.
Ah,
She didn't keep them locked away. She wore her jewels constantly.
totally. She was known for that,
Well, yeah,
right?
they felt like connected to her with the history, part of this larger story. She really believed that jewelry was to be worn and enjoyed. Like, don't hide it away.
Don't put your diamonds under a bushel.
Exactly. So she was wearing like huge diamonds to lunches, film sets, just around the house. You know?
Okay, so she would have like really gone well with like NFL wide receivers.
Yes.
They would be like, girl, like when you're sitting there and you get like a haircut in it because you turn too quick. I hate that.
And they would all talk about how there's no better way to complement your busy on the go lifestyle.
Totally, with the little glisten and shine.
And what if I wish she had lived long enough to have a grill, a diamond grill.
How do you know she didn't?
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a lot we don't know about her.
Michael Jackson, who was a Crip, might have given her one.
It's true. Michael Jackson was a Crip.
Yeah, look that up.
Yeah, I saw that today. He's straight crippin'. Anyway, so she's like, you got to wear this stuff. You got to live your life.
Totally.
Live your life. So towards the end of her life that she had lived, she wanted to use that collection to make like a charitable legacy for herself.
Oh, interesting.
So in 2011, Christie's, she held an auction through Christie's for the benefit of the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation.
Oh, classy.
And that was like so that the lifetime, like she would live on in these things. So
Bequeath some of her, like both her energy and her wealth.
yes. What were some of these jewels? We'll start with La Peregrina, the
Okay, right.
wandering
No.
royal pearl. So it was a famous 16th century drop-shaped natural pearl that she had Cartier set in like this ruby, diamond, and pearl necklace in 1972.
Okay, like encircled kind of thing?
Yeah, and so the pearl was found in the 1500s, and like I said, the courts of Spain and England. It was passed to the Dukes of Abercorn in the 19th century.
Word.
And then it went into the possession of Richard Burton, Liz Taylor Love.
Quite the step.
Yeah, he bought it in 1969 for around $37,000, and he gave it to Taylor. That's like spending $325,000 on it today.
Wow, just outside of my price range.
Yeah, I know. Just so
Damn.
close. Let's save up a little more. Check your couch cushions.
Good call,
Just,
Elizabeth.
might push you
Maybe
over
I'll
the
find
edge.
some NFTs in there I can sweat.
Yeah,
My
that's true.
NFTs.
My NFTs. So she famously wore this thing all the time. And one time she's like swanning around the house with it on and she thought she lost it. There was a dog involved. But after that, so she had Cartier.
Did she have to wait like a couple days until it passed?
No, thank God. They fixed it so that it wouldn't slip off. Like they reinforced
Fix
it.
the clasp? Like, girl, this thing got loose.
That was sold in 2011 at the AIDS Foundation charity sale for $11.8 million. That was a world record price for a pearl at the time.
I bet.
$11.8 million.
That's crazy.
So then next up, we have the Taylor.
Does her provenance add a lot to that?
Oh,
you
I'm
think?
sure. It must. We got the Taylor Burton diamond. That's this like big pear-shaped mama that cut by Harry Winston.
Okay.
And it was 68 carats cut down from a 241 rough that came out of South Africa. Came out of the ground in 1966. Yeah, that's true. That one, okay, so Cartier won the 1969 auction for the diamond for just over $1 million. And they were like, this will be known as the Cartier diamond. And so then the next day, Richard Burton comes in and buys it from him, gives it to Elizabeth Taylor. She wore it at the 1970 Oscars on a special diamond necklace to cover her tracheotomy scar.
Oh, interesting.
And they were like, this was now the Liz Taylor diamond.
Sorry, Cartier.
In 1979,
it just got classed up.
Yeah, she sold it to help fund a hospital in Botswana.
She only kept it for like 9 years. Wow.
Yeah, but she sold it for $5 million in 1979.
To hook up a hospital. Good on her.
And then it later got sold to this other dude. And so coming up batting third, we have the Bulgari Emerald Suite.
Wow, sweet.
Yeah. So that's like a brooch / pendant, necklace, earrings, bracelet, ring that was all like put together in the 1960s from Burton. And that brooch doubled as her engagement jewel. Yeah.
Was he like just constantly messing up, or did he also enjoy the rocks?
I think why not?
Yeah, why not both?
I think he
surf and turf action.
Yeah, he was like, that's the ticket out of the doghouse over and over. That one sold at the charity sale for $6.5 million. The whole suite of it.
The full suite, yes.
Yeah. No, actually, no. The pendant brooch did.
Just the pendant brooch.
Yeah, the necklace, $6.1 million. The ring, $3.3 million.
Dang.
Bracelet, $4 million. The earrings, $3.2 million.
It's like 20, 25, 26
I mean, it's crazy.
million. Jeez.
There's that Taj Mahal heart-shaped pendant. That was what it sounds like, a heart-shaped table-cut diamond that Cartier put on a gold and ruby chain. That was from the Mughal court.
Oh, like the India Mughal?
Yeah, and that was Burton's 40th birthday gift to Taylor in 1972.
40th birthday. Wow.
It went in 2011, $8.8 million.
She's traveling with this stuff.
Oh yeah, and wearing it all over the place, wearing it around the house. But then there was an issue with the sale because there was some dispute over the provenance of that. And either way, not everything. Richard Burton was up in that jewelry box. Mike Todd gave her a diamond tiara.
A tiara?
Yeah, that was
like
from like the
1880s.
Yeah, she wore it to the 1957 Oscars. She wore it to movie premieres, maybe like the supermarket. I don't know.
Yeah.
They were when that came
Wine
to auction.
shopping. Just like
that 2011 sale, they were like, oh, this is going to get like $60,000 to $80,000. It went for $4.2 million.
Slightly off.
It's a little bit. So, I mean, that is when it's like that had everything to do with the fact that it was hers.
Yeah.
And not the actual like jewel value.
Yeah, that's crazy though that she has that much like curb appeal to this sale.
But see, I see that every day, Zaron.
Do you?
When I secretly sell your stuff on on Facebook Marketplace,
Yes.
I get a good 1% to 2% increase in profit if I tell them it once belonged to Ziggy Marley.
You.
Okay, here's a fun one: the Cartier Ruby Suite.
Yeah.
Ruby and diamond Cartier necklace. That's from Mike Todd. He gave it to her while she was swimming laps at their villa in the south of France.
How do you think he just like draped it into the pool water like while you're standing outside?
I mean, I love when that happens to me.
Of course you do.
When I'm
Why
doing
wouldn't
laps
you?
in my villa in the south of France and some dude comes up and is all, here.
Yeah.
So he's like, I got you some. And so she's like, well, I want to try it on, but there's no mirror at the pool because you don't put glass by the pool, Zaron.
Good point. I hadn't thought about that.
So she checked her reflection in the pool. She's like, this is beautiful. And then she actually squealed with joy. This is
She
beautiful.
really liked them rocks.
Yeah, and then she pulled him into the water.
For real?
Yeah.
Fully dressed?
Fully dressed.
That's love. Romance. That's all the stuff.
That's when you know it's for real.
Fireworks.
That's when you know it's for real. So, I mean, she's got like all these like big dog ones. She's got sapphires. She's got, some stuff more Van Cleef and Arpels.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know
They're
that stuff.
using terms like pave and baguette and pendant.
The faces you're making.
I know. I don't know what any of this stuff is. The ping pong diamonds.
Ping pong. Those sound good.
She and Richard Burton were playing table tennis in Gstaad.
Oh.
And he was like, if you win, I'll give you a diamond. Which is like...
To mark the occasion. He's
sure.
like, let's do some ping pong
And
diamonds.
then she won, and he pulled out this, like, what is called a tiny ring.
Uh-huh.
But that, I couldn't find the weight of it, but I saw a picture, and it looks like an everyday modest engagement ring. Like, not like, a diamond chip.
Yeah.
Like maybe a carat or two. Huh. They're like, it's so small, you can barely see it.
You really have to catch the light.
You're so funny. These are the ping pong diamonds. So anyway, all that aside, I haven't told you about the most major of her gems.
Okay.
That one would be the Krupp Diamond.
The Krupp Diamond.
33.19 carats, which while enormous...
Yeah, that's sizable.
...is still far smaller than some of the big dogs in her collection.
Yeah, it's not her biggest rock.
But this one's perfect. Like,
flawless.
It could be potentially internally flawless by the scans
you
and
look
stuff.
in the facets, you see all the facets.
Right, all the ratchets.
It's real clear.
It's like nitrogen-free is
no
what
bubbles,
they say. Pure,
no scratches.
Exceptionally colorless. There it is.
No
and
stems,
so
no
for
seeds.
jewel heads, it's a D-color VS1 cut cornered rectangular step cut diamond, also often called an Asher cut.
Thank you for putting that in terms I understand.
Set in a ring flanked by tapered baguettes.
I love the baguettes.
I love baguettes, but like
in the
the
morning,
bread kind.
with the light.
So good. It's not a lot is known about the diamond's history before the early 20th century. There's thought that it was unearthed from either South Africa's, Jagerfontein mine, or one of the ones in India, like a big famous one there.
Gotcha.
But because of the way it's cut, they think that it was like cut in the 1920s. It's very Art Deco. I looked at it. It's a jaw dropper.
I'm
It's
sure.
some serious ice.
Yeah.
Now, the first famous owner was Vera Krupp. Martha Vera Hossenfeld, later Countess Mallinckrodt.
Like the German industrialist?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
She's at the center of what I want to tell you about today.
Okay.
The Liz Taylor stuff was just me pouring the foundation of the driveway
to get us to the Krupps.
To welcome you to the house that I'm building
The House
today.
of Krupp.
The House of Krupp. Little reference, little context, a little bit of fun information.
Oh, I learned so much.
I know you did. Taking a look at how the other half lives.
Oh, are they doing well?
In excess. That's how they live. But it's Vera Krupp who holds the keys here. I want to pause for some ads, slip into some jewels, and when we come back, Krupp. Zaron.
Oh, Elizabeth.
I regaled you with tales of Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry collection.
You brought the temperature of the room down a couple degrees with all that cool.
All that ice?
Yeah, it was just, whew.
Mm-hmm. And I mentioned the Krupp Diamond. Do you remember when I said that? Those
yeah,
words?
it was right towards the end.
Yeah. It was originally owned by Vera Krupp.
Vera Krupp.
And I know what you're thinking because I can read your mind. Who in tarnation is Vera Krupp?
That's incredible.
I'm glad I read your mind.
Right down to the tarnation.
I know. Thank you. Let's do this. What if I suddenly performed a rap about her? It's just a thought I had just now.
The flashes of you doing a rap.
I know, it just like came into my head. Like, what if
very rich
what if there
woman's
was
jewels?
a pause and I just started rapping? Like, what if I were someone who just breaks into raps every now and then? Like,
Yeah,
like a less annoying Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Mm-hmm.
What if that was me? Anyway, Vera. So Vera, she was born Martha Vera Wilhelmine. I don't know, whatever.
Sure, sounds good. Sounds believable.
Hassenfeld Incorporated.
Oh, like Hassenpfeffer. Oh, yes, we're going to do it.
In Main, Germany.
Mainz?
Mine. It's mine.
Oh, just mine. It's yours. You can keep it.
She later worked in German film under the stage name Vera von Langen.
Ooh.
She became a naturalized U.S. citizen in 1947.
Good
It's
timing.
a good time, right?
She probably should have done a
it
little
gets
earlier,
better.
but whatever.
Honey, it gets better. So before her marriage to the steel magnate Alfred Krupp, she had married and divorced like 3 times. And so she had all these surnames, von Langen, Wiesbard, Nauer, that appear in all her records.
She's kind of like a Zsa Zsa Gabor.
She's like a mini Liz Taylor.
About that too.
Thank you.
Good point.
I mean, I put it out there.
Yeah. I didn't even, why? I could have knocked it down. I turned my back, missed it entirely.
But you know what? Anytime we can mention the old Zsa.
Yeah, well, she's a fun one.
Zsa, love her. 1955.
Okay.
Vera, she bought this ranch near Las Vegas.
Oh, good time to do that.
She ran cattle. I'm serious.
I'm sure she did.
White-faced Herefords and Brahmas.
She's a gentlewoman rancher.
Yes, she expanded and remodeled the main sandstone residence, added a guest house, some sheds.
You got to do that.
A kennel for her Great Danes.
Oh my goodness.
And it was just all fitted out. So
it's starting to come together.
It is. It's making sense now. Alfred, he was not permitted to enter the United States. So the marriage largely unfolded apart and they divorced in 1957.
I'm sure there were good reasons why he was not allowed.
Vera lived at the ranch until 1964. But here, let's back up a second. Wait, why couldn't Alfred Krupp enter the country?
Yeah, a German steel magnate, 1940s.
Let me tell you about old Alfred. He was born in Essen in 1907. And as you can guess from his last name, he was a member of the Krupp family.
Yeah.
Ooh, tell me more.
Big rich family.
Yeah. It's a 400-year-old German dynasty. They are involved in steel and weapons.
The type of magnet that I'm not a fan of.
Correct. Magnate.
Yeah. Yes, great.
It all started in 1587 with these folks.
Wow.
Yeah. Arndt Krupp. He moved to Essen. He joined
We've been rich for centuries.
Right?
We're good at it.
He joined the Merchants Guild, and then slowly but surely he amassed money, and eventually he was able to buy and sell real estate. And then before long, he's one of the richest guys in the city. So his children and grandchildren on down the line, they got into the business of small guns.
Small guns, the little ones.
Yeah, and those used in the 30 Years' War.
I say that was really the good time to be selling guns. The what we like to call the European war centuries.
Yes, exactly. They had mills, mines, forges. During the Napoleonic Wars, they did bang up business,
I bet
no
they
pun
did.
intended.
Being a weapons dealer, arms dealer from the Napoleonic era.
The patriarch at that time,
Everyone's
Friedrich
buying.
Krupp, he started smelted steel production in 1816, and that was a game changer.
I bet.
So now the company's this major industrial player. And then pretty soon they would have what can only be described as a steel empire.
Yeah.
And the family, they went into large-scale arms manufacturing for the Kingdom of Prussia in 1859.
That was a kingdom to be a part of if you're German.
Yeah, later the German Empire.
Yeah.
World War I, they're the ones who made Big Bertha.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Do they also have something to do with making of the Bismarck? I mean, why not?
Why not?
They sell steel, so.
Let's say. So we're going to fast forward to Alfred.
Okay.
His godfather was Kaiser Wilhelm II.
What?
Yeah.
The Kaiser Wilhelm II. Wow.
Yeah, he was a keen yachtsman.
I'm sure he was.
In fact, he
spent
won
a lot of time on boats, I bet.
He won an Olympic bronze as part of Germany's 8-meter crew in the 1936 Berlin Games.
Big games, I hear.
Yeah. And by the time he took the helm of the family business, the operation was massive.
Okay.
So in 1943, his name was Alfred Krupp von Bohlen und Halbach. He followed his father Gustav as chairman of the board of directors of what was then called Fried Krupp AG, so Friedrich. In order for this to happen, this guy Adolf Hitler, he issued something called Lex Krupp.
He's in politics, right?
Yeah, he was. A special decree that converted the company from a stock corporation into a family enterprise.
Okay.
So that the business and the Krupp name would pass to a single heir, Alfred. So he ditched all the other parts of his name and then he just had Krupp.
Okay.
Krupp. K-R-U-P-P.
Yeah.
Krupp.
Krupp. That's how I've always known it. I don't know. I've always known it as Krupp.
Okay, so I should mention that at this point, Fried Krupp was one of the biggest suppliers of armaments to Nazi Germany.
Yeah,
surprise.
The arms dealer.
That was it.
Yeah, he's what do you do? I make killing machines.
I make Nazi weapons. Under Nazi rule, they profited from armaments exploitation in occupied territories, extensive use of forced labor.
Oh, yeah. That was the names. Yeah.
And in fact, after the war, the U.S. military tribunal at Nuremberg conducted the separate Krupp case.
Yeah.
U.S. versus Krupp et al.
Probably had a lot to talk about.
Tons. It was the thick notebooks.
Big files.
In July of 1948, Alfred was convicted on counts including crimes against humanity.
That's a big one.
Use of slave labor. Plunder. When you get busted, what are you in for? Plunder.
Gee, I've never heard of anyone
He got
charged with plunder
with plunder.
who wasn't a pirate.
It wasn't a Viking.
Yeah.
So he gets 12 years, has to forfeit his property.
Okay.
1951, U.S. High Commissioner John J. McCloy granted him clemency.
What?
Yeah. And then he was released from Landsberg prison. A year later, he marries Vera.
So he still had plenty once he got out.
Oh, yeah. In 1953, there was this agreement where his confiscated assets were returned subject to Allied conditions. And that meant, notably, that the separation of the sale and certain mining and steel holdings.
So they wanted him to like sell their mines to sell the mines off, and then he can keep the rest of what he owns, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so give us the natural resources. We'll let you keep your fineries.
1953, he becomes head of Krupp again.
Of course.
It's like nothing
it's still
happened.
a going concern.
It's as if nothing happened. I mentioned that, obviously he's not permitted in the U.S. and that was because of his war crimes conviction, that little thing. But there's Vera, right? Living her best life in Vegas. 1955, the year before she divorced her Nazi husband, she bought a ranch. She's like, I love the States. I'm sorry you can't join me, but I don't want to leave here.
The Southwest, the climate is perfect.
The light is incredible.
Finally, I can breathe.
And so she bought the Bar Nothing Ranch from Chester Lauk, who played Lum of the Lum and Abner radio team.
Oh, yeah.
And so the ranch was like at the foot of the east side of Mount Charleston, which is like 20 miles from the peak where observers sat to witness atomic tests at the Nevada test site.
Okay.
And so it also looked directly over the Las Vegas Strip. And she renamed it Spring Mountain Ranch, which is now a district in Vegas, Spring Mountain.
Okay.
So she paid $332,000 for the ranch.
$332,000.
Yeah, which today is like $4 million.
Oh, okay.
And it's got this like swanky ranch house. It has more than 1,100 acres of land, plus grazing rights on 250,000 acres owned by the federal government.
Are you kidding?
So she had like the Clive and Bundy without the conflict.
Without the I'll shoot you.
Yeah, so a bunch of movies had been filmed at this place over the years.
I was wondering.
It was quite the spot. And it was isolated, to be sure. But everyone...
I bet John Ford loved it.
I'm sure of it, probably. So around this time, she'd also been involved with the development of a place called the New Frontier Hotel in Vegas. So she and a swimming pool contractor out of Los Angeles named Louis Mansion, Manchon, Mansion.
I don't know why swimming pool contractor.
I know, that's why I had to put it in there.
It
was like cruise ship magician, swimming pool contractor. They're trying to get a casino off the ground.
Of course,
and
why
the
not?
effort, it only lasted a few months before they had to give it up and sell it off to another group of stockholders.
Mob wouldn't let him in.
No, but those few months,
we still remember the war.
Totally. They racked up tons of lawsuits about like broken contracts, money owed, unpaid taxes.
Oh, real class acts. Huh?
Oh, yeah. And like reading between the lines in all of the contemporaneous reporting, it sounds like maybe Louis was her boyfriend.
It sure seems like
and
it.
then he kind of convinced her to go into this business venture
we
wasn't
should
like...
do a casino.
Yeah, you've
I
got
make
money.
Pools. You have money.
I can
It's a
design
perfect
pools.
mix.
Yeah, and it's not really thought out very well. I think someone else reading between the lines like that was Mrs. Mansion.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold that thought. So Vera, she divorced the Nazi in 1956.
Sure, yeah.
Finalized the next year. She'd originally asked for $5 million in the divorce settlement. That's like asking for $60 million today.
It's more than I've ever asked for, so I don't even understand.
Well, I ask for it every day. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
But then I guess the Nazi was really like fighting her on it. So she gave up the quest for $5 million, but she still got a ton.
Which she settled for?
She got I don't know, but she got some huge chunk of
Okay.
change. I'm not sure how much. But as soon as she filed for divorce, Mrs. Mansion filed suit against Vera, claiming what the papers were calling, quote, love theft.
Is that a
Like
crime in Nevada?
Alienation of affection.
Oh, right.
So, but all the papers called it love theft.
Yeah, like you cuckolded me.
Yeah. So the missus, she wanted $300,000 for her troubles after she said Vera used her like German siren songs to lure Louis away. I don't know what became of that suit because it's just like all over the papers that she filed it and it was going to go to court. Nothing after that.
Do you think they settled it out of court?
Probably, and I wish the missus well.
And that didn't make the papers then?
No. But so there's Vera.
Okay,
back
Vera.
at the ranch.
Yeah, sitting on her...
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. It's a cool place. Huge ranch house, like rustic, but still posh, you know?
You talked me into it. I'll take it.
Let's go there, Zaron. Close your eyes.
Oh, yeah. My eyes are closed.
I want you to picture it. You are Harold Brotherson, and you are a ranch hand at Spring Mountain Ranch. It's great work. All of the cowboy stuff without too much of the grit or discomfort. You want for nothing at this place. You have all the best equipment. You've got your own little cottage on the property. You are treated well. Best gig a guy could ask for. It's April 10th, 1959. You and the owner of the ranch, Vera Krupp, are just finishing up dinner. You're looking forward to retiring to your cottage to read and rest. Vera's a character and a great boss. As the housekeeper places the dishes in the sink and then excuses herself to go lie down, you look over at Vera and take stock of her. She's a handsome, good-looking woman. Always put together, has that funny accent, and always wears that giant diamond ring of hers, never takes it off. You're about to get up from the table and head out to your cottage when you hear tires crunching on the gravel drive outside. You see headlights brighten the windows in the living room. Then there's a knock at the back door. Vera jumps up and walks across the kitchen to the door. She calls out through the side lights, "Who is it?" A man's voice says he's a road contractor. He wants to ask her about paving the driveway. "You've just been talking about this last week, huh?" Vera shrugs and unlocks the door, opening it up to the cool spring night. The man doesn't wait on the stoop to chat. He takes a large step into the house with two men right behind him. You're standing by the table when they draw their guns and shove Vera onto the kitchen floor. One heads your way and grabs you by the arm, throwing you to the ground as well. You don't fight or argue. The guy has a gun, and all you have is your full belly. Your shotgun is in your cottage. One of the henchmen grabs a lamp from the side table nearby and yanks it from the wall. He then rips the cord from the lamp. His colleague grabs your arms and pulls them behind you, handcuffing your wrists. The first man has a firm grip on Vera's arm. She's trying to negotiate with him, tells him he doesn't have to do this. In silence, the man looks at Vera's hand and sees the giant diamond. "Sorry, Vera," he says. Then he rips the ring from her finger, drawing blood along the way. Vera whimpers. The man shoves the ring in his pocket while his buddy winds the long lamp cord around you both, shoving you back to back, seated on the floor. The third guy binds Vera's hands with rope. Each time you're about to say something, Vera elbows you to keep quiet. The three robbers now barrel through the house, opening cabinets, dumping out drawers. You turn your head and look down the hall and see them walking through the house with purpose, like they know where everything is. Just as they arrived, they're suddenly gone. You hear their truck roar to life and tear down the driveway. Vera is calm. In a measured tone, she tells you that she's going to go and get you both free. You can feel her wriggling and working her wrists until the rope is loose and her hands are liberated. She quickly unties the lamp cord and jumps to her feet. She runs out the back door and then silence. Moments later, you hear her running back. You turn to see that she's got a hacksaw in her hand. "Hold still," she tells you. And then she begins to quickly saw at the small chain of your handcuffs. It takes a while, but Vera is determined and soon you are free. You jump up and race to the phone. It's battery powered. You can't get a regular phone this far out of town. You lift the receiver. Nothing. Battery's dead. "Let's go," Vera says, grabbing her keys from a dish on a beautifully varnished piece of antique furniture. "If we can't get the cops to come to us, we'll go to the cops." And with that, we'll take a break.
Wow.
When we return, the aftermath.
Yeah.
We are back.
Yeah, we are. Look at
Hey-o,
us.
Look at me. I'm back, baby. When we left off, three dudes busted into Spring Mountain Ranch,
Pulled a gank move.
tied up Vera and her ranch hand. They took cash,
Okay.
a revolver, a camera, and the Krupp Diamond right off her finger.
Good for them.
It was so tight that apparently she was like, "Let me spit on it and it'll be easier to get off." And they were like, "No, I don't have time
We
for
don't,
that."
yeah.
Yanked it off. It ripped her finger.
Oh, wow.
I know. So about the cash.
Yeah.
The FBI website cites the figure at $700,000 in cash.
Cat just sitting around.
That's a lot of cash,
Not in a
especially in
safe.
1959.
Yeah.
But the newspaper reports immediately following the theft in like tons of papers, not all just one,
Sure.
wire story, all said 700, which is way more reasonable.
Yes, definitely.
What I'm trying to say is that I am terribly disappointed with the proofreading and or fact-checking on the FBI website. They're falling down on the job over there.
Was this a recent edition?
Probably. So Vera and Howard Brotherson, they escaped.
Good guy.
And he's so good. He's the best ranch hand there is. They drove down the hill to the Las Vegas airport.
All right.
And the sheriff issued an all-points bulletin, assigned 4 deputies to the case. But it was like pretty obvious to most that the men and the loot and the diamond long gone across state lines by this point.
Okay. That's what I was wondering what the escape plan would be.
It had been hours since the home invasion. And so they figured like state lines have been crossed. We better call the FBI.
Okay.
And so
it's a federal case now.
Yeah. And Vera's wealth and that ring, they weren't secrets by any stretch of the imagination.
This is going to be news.
Oh, yeah. And people who lived in like Spring Valley area, they'd seen her wearing it all over the place. She wore it to the grocery store along with her standard outfit of blue jeans and a sombrero.
Really?
This huge diamond. I mean, it's huge.
Sure. I'm imagining like basically
a 30-something carat diamond, blue jeans, and a sombrero to go to the market.
Good look. It's a little high-low mix of cultures. I mean,
it is epic, and I love it.
I'm having fun picturing the sombrero. I'm picturing it like a 1970s Mexican restaurant-style sombrero, like just comically large.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm seeing. Mine's felt, not
oh, I like
not
that.
Woven.
Yeah. Mine looks like it could hold chips for like a good party.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
Like it's that ridiculous.
It's that ridiculous, yeah. I like mine's like a maroon-colored felt.
See, I was going with straw, but I like yours.
Yeah. Well, you know what? She
we can
may
share.
Have... Well, she may have had more than one sombrero. I mean, the
hoping.
woman had money.
Yeah, they get sweaty.
Or it's just like one
band.
Smelly sombrero.
I hope she doesn't bring that to the party again.
Here comes Smelly Vera. Like, she's got this huge ring, but goodness, wash your hair. All right, where were we? Epic sombrero. Okay, anyway. While it seemed like maybe the robbers had been in the house before, the truth is that a lot of people had. And word had spread, well as to what was in the house, how Vera lived.
A lot of candidates for an inside job.
Yeah. So the FBI at this point
suspect list is pages.
Huge. So it's just irrelevant. The FBI is positive it's gone over state lines.
Okay.
And so they started calling all the field offices in the region, and they get an alert that there was a similar crime out of Bel Air, California.
Oh, that makes sense.
Very similar, same MO.
Yeah.
And the guy on the run and wanted for that score was John William Higginson. And so the FBI, they show Vera a group of photos.
Okay.
This wasn't just a 6-pack, as they say.
We just got this off the telestat.
It was a 66-pack. 66 pictures.
Of homie?
Of possible.
Oh.
It was all tasteful,
over the shoulder
boudoir
with blazer.
shots.
He's like, hey.
All of his headshots for his career. Yeah. No, there were 66 different dudes.
Okay.
So these are all the possible suspects. So she's flipping through. She picks out 2 of them and said that this looks like 2 of the robbers. One of the guys that she picked out had been in jail in L.A. at the time. Okay. So they're like, no, honey, that wasn't him. Yeah. Try again.
He's
and she's like,
inside.
well, maybe, is this your card? She holds it up. It's John William Higginson. She's like, ding, 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 lights
next
flash.
magical trick.
Exactly. So his wife, Higginson's wife, had been working as a cocktail waitress in Vegas.
In Vegas, interesting.
Up until, now remember, this was April 10th was the robbery. On April 13th, she just quit and left.
I got a new opportunity.
Yeah. And so
I'm a diamond salesman.
They're like, that's curious. FBI, they start tracking Higginson across the country. He went from Vegas to Ogden to Gallup, to Roswell, to Fort Worth, to Miami. And then...
He's bouncing many states.
Yeah, then he doubled back and he zigzagged all over. He went to Bossier City, Louisiana.
Okay.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. Mobile, Birmingham, Perry, Florida. St. Louis. He went to Chicago twice. Newark, New Jersey. Everywhere he went.
He sounds like a minor league like golfer.
Well, he's doing that. I've been everywhere, man.
She's a Johnny Cash song.
Exactly. So everywhere he goes, the FBI is on his tail. Field offices are working overtime to keep on track and try to get one step ahead because they just find, he just left town.
He was just here. You just missed him.
Yeah. So the Chicago, there was the.
How are they getting all these reports of him? I
don't know. The FBI, they got a big network.
They got people everywhere. This is still J. Edgar Hoover's FBI.
Yeah. So this agent out of the Chicago office, he met a guy who said that Higginson had been trying to fence some furs taken from that Bel Air robbery. And then back in Vegas, the Dragnet pulled another suspect, Marion Carter Bowman. dude. Supposedly he'd been flat broke, but like then he starts telling his pals there's this big deal that he's involved in, and then after April 10th, he's got tons of money.
And no more work.
Just, yeah.
Got a lot of time to play cards and craps.
The feds, they got a tip that there were some people staying at the Lasan's Western Hills Motel in Bossier City, Louisiana, who were, quote, acting strange. Huh. I don't know what that means.
I wish I did. I've heard it numerous times about myself. I just don't know what it means.
So at the motel, local officers, I would imagine at this place, the Lasan's Western Hills Motel, there's a lot of strange activity. So what stands out?
How do you stand out in that crowd?
How do you be molto strange? Okay, so the local officers, they show up. Hagenson and his wife are there. They arrest him. They're in one room. Marion Carter Bowman, William Sneed Davy, and then Davy's wife, they're in another room. They get busted. They find in Mrs. Davy's purse the camera, Vera's camera.
Oh, Vera's camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
All three guys claimed that they knew nothing about this Krupp robbery. The who? I'm sorry, the where?
Never heard of it.
The Las Vegas? What is this? Oh, no. So the FBI, they find out that there's this man named Don S. Evans. He just left the motel, like right before the cops got there. And apparently, he was the guy with the mink from the Bel Air job.
Oh.
And so Marion Bowman, he was a self-described golf pro.
I see. I called it with the minor league golf. It totally sounds like the circuit of a golf pro.
But he also had a criminal record and a conviction.
That often goes with those golf pros at that time.
He did 4 months for theft. So that Don Evans guy that took off with the mink, he turned out to actually be James George Reeves. He's a 30-year-old underworld figure with an extensive record of arrests in the South and the Midwest. So
an underworld figure. Love that.
I love that. So I was like, how do I describe this man? An underworld. So a complaint had been filed against Hagenson on April 21st, charging him with, quote, interstate flight to avoid prosecution for the Bel Air robbery. The others, they got released because there wasn't enough evidence.
I could see that.
But meanwhile, the FBI is like, we're not giving up. Let's keep working this case. Let's focus on the East Coast.
All right.
An agent in Newark, New Jersey, learned that a large, unmounted diamond, reportedly stolen in Nevada, had shown up in that city. And it was being shown around to prospective buyers by Julius Berger. And when Berger was picked up, he said that the ring was being held by James George Reeves, who was driving a new Ford and staying with his wife at an Elizabeth, New Jersey motel. Now, the name rang a bell for the agents because in Bossier City, Don Evans had been identified as James Reeves. And they did it through like the car license listed on the motel's records. So Berger, he gets charged with receiving stolen goods. The agents went to the motel. They found Mr. and Mrs. Reeves. The couple both denied everything. I don't know nothing about nothing. But then they searched them, and the diamond was found in the bottom left lining of Reeves' jacket.
Just in his jacket.
Just in his jacket. In the lining. He's like, if they look in the pockets, they'll never find it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get with a lot of like smugglers, like, Pablo Escobar's mother made him a coat with a lining where you could like put in the cocaine.
Right.
Like it's very common back then in particular. But with something like that, it could cut through that fabric. It's like, why would you, unless maybe it's reinforced. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but still, I would think that they give it to the wife. I guess he didn't maybe trust her entirely.
Maybe. Who knows? May 26th. Reeves signs a statement where he admits his part in the robbery. And he implicates the other suspects, as well as this guy from Texas named Edward Hay.
He throws
in another one. Here's a guy you haven't heard of yet, Eddie Hay. Meanwhile...
Buy 4, get the 5th one free.
Julius Berger, he gave the FBI a 7-page signed statement admitting his involvement.
7? He had a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Or he liked to sing.
Hagenson was sent back to L.A. to stand trial for the Bel Air robbery. When everyone else got released in Bossier City, they just ran for it. But the FBI is watching. With Reeves' statement, now they could charge all of them for transporting stolen property interstate.
Right over state lines,
Hay, he gets picked up in Texas City. May 2nd, Davy and Bowman, they're located in Mexico. And they're taken into custody by FBI agents when they re-enter the U.S. through Laredo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Almost immediately, things got more complicated. Hagenson was released June 1st on a $50,000 bond. And so $25,000 of that was the Bel Air charge and $25,000 was the federal count.
Gotcha.
He left L.A., went to Vegas as soon as he's on bail.
He went back to Vegas.
Yeah,
okay.
and then he eats a bunch of sleeping pills, winds up in the hospital. They're like, dude, come on. Bail bondsman has to leave L.A., go pick him up in Vegas, bring him back to L.A., bond is revoked. They're like, we can't trust you. You get checked into the hospital.
Okay.
Federal grand jury in Las Vegas indicted Berger, who, by the way, was owned a grocery store. So they keep calling him the grocer.
I was wondering about him. It was I figured he was a front and a fence, but I thought maybe he was closer to something other than groceries.
He was a grocery boy.
I figured he was selling something legit, fur coats or something.
Well, he could have shoved the diamond in a cabbage.
A cantaloupe, yeah.
Yeah. So the federal grand jury in Vegas indicts Berger, Bowman, Davey, Hagenson, Hay, and Reeves for conspiracy to transport stolen property interstate. Everyone except for Berger gets charged with interstate transportation of stolen property because he was out on the East Coast the whole time. On the first morning of the trial, things are already going badly for the defense. Berger...
And they have very loose ties, I imagine.
Yeah. And Berger, he's the one who tried to sell the diamond in Newark.
Yeah.
He suddenly changes his plea to guilty and flips on everybody.
So it's kind of like a game theory, who cheats first.
Yeah, yeah. And on the third day, Reeves and Davey also change their pleas to guilty, and then they get their conspiracy charges dropped.
Huh.
So Friday, November 13th.
I guess they needed a confirmation of what Berger's testimony
so they
would
have
be.
all that statement, but they still have, so they're finally okay, fine. Hay, Hagenson, Bowman, they get found guilty on both conspiracy and transportation.
Sure.
A week later, Reeves, Davey, and Berger come up for sentencing on their guilty pleas. Reeves gets sentenced to 8 years in prison, but that's only after he gets that once he has finished his pre-existing 2 10-year sentences for burglary in Arkansas. Outstanding.
Oh, brother.
Davey got 5 years, and then Berger got 3 years probation, because it always pays to be the first to sing.
Yeah.
December 11th.
And the closest to the normal straight world of
right.
oh yeah, hey, I'm just a grocer.
Exactly. Let's see. December 11th, Hay, Hagenson, Bowman, they get sentenced to 5 years for violation of the conspiracy statute, 10 years on the transportation count, and it's going to run concurrently, so 15. Hagenson's term would start after he'd served his California sentence of 5 years to life. 5 to life. What is that? On the burglary charge. Now, here's a little wrinkle for you.
I love wrinkles.
Me too. The day before Hay, Hagenson, and Bowman were sentenced, the district court clerk who had recorded the trial transcript in shorthand died in a car accident.
The district court clerk, okay.
Yeah. So, the stenographer.
Yeah, exactly.
So the court officials, they ordered the notes to be transcribed by another stenographer. But then the lawyers for Hay, Hagenson, and Bowman said, no, this new transcript is not satisfactory. We want a new trial.
Like they can't read her handwriting?
I don't know. They filed a motion for a new trial. So it wound up being moot for Hay because he passed away while free on bond.
Oh, okay.
But Hagenson and Bowman, June 20th, 1963, the motion for a new trial was granted. And they went on trial for the second time, October 1st, 1963.
Huh.
Hagenson, the alleged idea man, right?
Yeah, sure.
He beat the rap.
How?
I don't know. But then they sent him back to San Quentin to finish out the California sentence.
Okay, he does have that.
Bowman, who was the guy who said he was the paving contractor,
Marion,
he
right?
knocked on the door.
Okay.
Yeah. That fateful night, that was him. He gets convicted, and he draws a 5-year term, $10,000 fine for conspiracy, and then 10 years for transporting stolen property.
Whew.
Yeah. So what of the diamond?
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
Well, with all 3 diamonds recovered, so the center stone was recovered, the side baguettes were recovered, Vera rebuilt the ring. Harry Winston reset it in platinum this time.
It's got more provenance now.
Yeah. So she later donated a glass replica of the diamond to the FBI in recognition of the case.
Like you get some little bling too?
FBI loves this story.
Really?
They have a big thing on their website.
For real?
Oh, yeah. They're all jazzed about it.
We got to rock too.
It makes them feel electric in their bodies. So Richard Burton.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
He eventually bought the diamond.
Get out of town.
And it was renamed and widely publicized as the Elizabeth Taylor diamond.
Right.
Taylor, she wore it all the time, on screen, off screen. Like you can see it in some movies. She was like Vera, I'm not taking this thing off. This is amazing.
Hey, do you have soap?
And so then what happened to Vera? Although I heard if a ring gets stuck, Windex.
Oh, okay.
Told is
what do you call it? Like floss, where you wrap it around and then do it under. Yeah, that's the way I know. Windex, that's good.
Yeah,
you got
good to know.
Good.
Next time I want to rip a ring off some lady's hand, I'll just carry it.
Them up.
I'll put the Windex in like a holster.
You ready to go?
And I'm armed, ready to go. So Vera kept remodeling the ranch. She added a secret passage bedroom.
Oh.
Like it looks like a bookcase.
Okay.
Yeah, and you pull it open and you can run.
Go down a hallway into a dark room.
Yeah, she wanted escape routes in the house after that horrible night.
Yeah, she wants.
She lived at the ranch until 64. Then she moved to Bel Air because of her poor health. In 1967, she sold the ranch to Howard Hughes.
Yes, the surprise guest appearance.
Exactly, friend of the show. $625,000. He never lived there himself.
He just wanted to have it.
It was just part of his Vegas real estate portfolio.
Oh, okay.
He sold it for $1.5 million to his business partners, Fletcher Jones and William Murphy, in 1972. And Jones and Murphy, they wanted to build this like huge equestrian-oriented housing development there for like 2,000 people.
Okay.
And the public was like, no, absolutely not. Stop it. And they hit him with a paper.
Why were they so against this?
Because they're like, this is ridiculous. It's so beautiful and pristine, and you want to put a development out there? Get out of here.
Don't break up the ranch.
Yeah, so Jones was like, fine. And the public like put so much pressure on the county that they're like, I don't think we're going to let you rezone it.
Like, this is our Yellowstone.
Jones is like, ugh, whatever.
The Dutton Ranch can't be broken up.
So then he's like, fine, we'll just auction it off. This is too much trouble.
You guys are a hassle. We're making our profit. We're out of here.
The Bureau of Land Management and the Nevada State Parks, they came up with this plan for the place, bought it. Spring Mountain Ranch became a state park in 1973. You can go there today, look in the house, see the secret passageway.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And there are all sorts of cool hiking trails.
Grab the keys. Come on, let's go.
Ow! Vera, she passed away in 1967 at the age of just 48. From complications from diabetes.
I was like, that seemed. You said I didn't think. I expected her to die in the 80s.
Yeah,
at the earliest.
Yeah,
that's
she
crazy.
died pretty young. They didn't have. I'm assuming she had type 1 diabetes, and they didn't really have good ways to treat those things.
And maybe she didn't catch it early enough, so she did like cellular damage.
I think
like
so. Yeah, she really
like
that's when she moved to Bel Air, and she was like really went to Cedars-Sinai all the time. That's where she passed away.
I used to deliver
Zaron,
some pizzas there all the time to really wealthy people.
Was it in 1967? Were you bringing her pizza?
No, but I did go. I'd have to get to go to the room, like often cases, and you get like a special dispensation because you're like a delivery person, and they're like, okay, I don't want to deal with this. I'm busy. I'm a nurse or I'm an orderly. Like, to go up to this room, and that's a crazy hospital because like some of these people have private. Look, you walk in, it looks like an apartment. It looks like they have like they've decorated it.
Did you go in with a pizza and then if they're asleep, you pulled the IV out and just sucked out like a Capri Sun?
Some are like, just slide the cheese on my face.
Like, I can't move my arms. Just put it on my face. I just
want to feel the warmth.
What's your ridiculous takeaway, by the way?
Oh, man. I'm really curious about Richard Burton and his need for all the jewelry. That's just a side note. But I love that Elizabeth Taylor is like, yes to life and also diamonds. That is part of my yes to life.
Yeah.
Like, she lives so fully, unapologetically about, like, I like diamonds. What? And I don't care who they belong to or if they were part of some violent crime that everyone's like kind of been horrified by. They make me happy.
She lived a luxurious life. It's amazing.
Yeah. What's your ridiculous takeaway, Elizabeth?
My ridiculous takeaway is, I'm curious. I looked up more about this battery-operated phone. It's weird to me.
Well, it was basically like an early cell phone, right?
I guess.
In a sense, like, the ones they used to have like in the...
Yeah, but
you
this
see
was
in the movies
59.
It doesn't matter. Once you get a certain level of technology, it's all pretty much the same. It was getting the power size down and the range and the receivers.
But that must have been horrible. You pick it up,
So it's basically like a early walkie-talkie in a sense, but you're working on a phone.
All breaker.
Yeah.
You know what we need right now is a talkback.
Oh my God, did he just say that?
OMG.
Hi, Elizabeth and Zaron. My name's Tom, and I just want to say I was so excited to hear that you guys were doing an episode on Aldi. I'm like a huge fan of that place and always tell people to go there because it saves me so much on groceries. But as I was listening to your episode, I was preparing dinner and realized that all the chicken I bought from Aldi is woody and disgusting and pretty much not usable. So be cautious out there. Thanks, guys. Love your show.
That's a good heads up.
Yeah, heck of a roller coaster.
You know where that wouldn't
talkback.
happen to you? Costco.
You at Costco. I'm stoked we could give them some
I like
love.
the
Too bad
public-
about your Aldi
But
chicken.
that's a public service announcement right
Yeah, it
there.
really
That's
is.
good stuff.
Mind your chickens.
And that's all we have
Mind
for
your
today.
mentals.
Yes. You can find us online at ridiculouscrime.com. I have an announcement to make.
Ooh, what's that?
We have received no awards this week.
No nominations, no
0.
awards. Wow.
We are unloved.
Rough week.
We're also at Ridiculous Crime on both Blue Sky and Instagram. We're on YouTube at Ridiculous Crime Pod. And you can email ridiculouscrime@gmail.com. Most importantly, leave a talkback on the free iHeart app. Reach out. Ridiculous Crime is hosted by Elizabeth Dutton and Zaron Burnett. Produced and edited by Elizabeth Taylor's secret 43rd husband, Dave Kustin. Starring Annalise Rutger as Judith. Research is by grocery store Diamond Fence, Marissa Brown. The theme song is by sleep-deprived FBI agents Thomas Lee and Travis Dutton. Host wardrobe is provided by Botany 500. Guest hair and makeup by Sparkleshot and Mr. Andre. Executive producers are semi-pro ranch hands Ben Bolin and Noel Brown.
Ridiculous crime.
Say it one more time.
Ridiculous crime.
Ridiculous Crime is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.